believe it or not, I even got more to say about cryptocurrency meets equality because, you know, these are two passions of mine. And I even influenced this conversation at an international level. So not to sound like a broken record, but things we've talked about so far, how the money system works. Fed prints the dollars, gives them to banks. They lend them to businesses. That's the part of the way inequality works. It's like, yeah, when you can print dollars and make people work for them, that's pretty bad. There might be a layer of abstraction between Elon Musk dangling the carrot for jackasses to come nibble on the carrot and the printing machine, but at the end of the day, that's how it is. And we talked about mining. Mining's like as if you could anonymously walk into a booth, no one sees you, you go run a printing press, and you get to keep like $1 in every $1,000 that you print off. They don't know what color you are, what nation you're in, what gender you are, nothing. If you've had felonies, it's the most equal opportunity employer I've ever seen in my life. And we talked about how if that's not good enough for you, you can make your own coin, and it's kind of like you are the Fed. You can print off infinity of them, and if they become a non-zero value, guess what? You're rich. And now you can dangle the carrot and get people to work for your coin somehow. And I call that POW over POS. But in that scenario, it's like kind of like a Fed on top of the Fed because you have to still operate on some crypto blockchain. So there is going to be some other people that make money on the transactions. And we know there was a lot of white supremacists in the early startup days of crypto. So maybe you could somehow be aiding one of them. But here's the thing, with the Fed, there's only one. If you found out, you can just move your product to another blockchain, and we can get to pick who the Fed is in this world for the first time. So it's kind of like the blockchain or the crypto is the main Fed, and then if you're printing out tokens, you're like kind of like a mini sub-Fed. And I pointed out that the Federal Reserve have spent so much money boosting the precious elites in the stock market over the last 2 years, it was enough to give every homeless person in America $1.6 million. And the fact that me, Joe Nobody, could run that printing press and mine Ethereum and make money, I think that's the reason that cryptocurrency got so popular. I think when Ethereum moves to proof of stake, it's actually going to reduce the network effect and there'll be less transactions on the blockchain. I harassed the Ethereum team. Something new is going to come out, Democratized Nodes. There will be a push to make nodes cheaper and more accessible. And guess what? Whoever wins that is going to win the networking effect. They're going to win crypto. As soon as it comes out, I will boycott every other network.